Hello everybody, welcome to One Coin Only today. We are here for whatever Wednesday. It is currently 8 in the morning and I've had my breakfast and my coffee and still waking up. I tell you what, I really am not a morning person. I'm not going to let that stop us from having an awesome day though. So thank you all very much for being in here. Just warming up here just for a second. No big deal until everyone gets in. So thank you for watching. We got Lethal Weapon here. And this guy that we're playing is supposed to be Mel Gibson. So yeah, Mel Gibson Simulator, everybody. How are we doing? We got April in here. Good to see you, Ryan. Thank you for coming in already. It's like almost looks like Mel Gibson's in a Chuck Norris game right now. Look at all these soldiers. But something a bit different. This game actually starts off pretty fun, but kind of goes a bit lackluster the further in you get. So, I mean, I do like this game in small bursts, so you very rarely see me put this on the channel. Hey, God, Alan, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Joel, Johnny, David, Sean. I'm doing pretty good first thing in the morning here, guys. Been up since 6:45. I was going to come on a little bit earlier, but, you know, I always want to come on earlier, but not if I'm going to be a tired and grumpy sunbish. So I just took a little bit longer to prepare myself today. Hope you're doing great, Alan. Thank you for being in here. This is actually a fun game. In the start it is. Like, I feel like when you get further in, it becomes a bit cheap. Which is a shame, because when it comes to ocean games, this is not the worst one I've played. Yeah. Well, it's good that we've got some homies coming in already. Thank you, guys. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to start taking the first batch of requests. So if you've not made a whatever Wednesday request yet this week, guys, have one in your brain on the back burner. Maybe copy and paste it. Got about 5 minutes, if that. So get on top of that. Well, how do I beat this sunbish? Do I have to jump on the... I have to drop kick the helicopter? Well, how about that? I've got to drop kick a helicopter, everybody. Oh, now I've seen it all. Guys, I just drop kicked the helicopter. There you go, Monty. Danny's in here. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Joshy says that I get diabetes after those candies. I tell you what, bro. I knew David Joshy was sending a really generous gift, but I didn't realize just how much he was going to send. Like, that looks like a Halloween stash, bro. That was freaking nuts. I mean, the only candy I ate was to do the taste test for the video, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a few extra cookies behind the scenes, and I'm gonna probably smash into those banana candies later. But yeah, definitely everything in moderation, bro. I think, yeah, my gosh. Big shout out once again to David Washington Viking. I'll show everyone the video after. I'm going to upload that to Facebook as well, I think, actually. I think that was really fun. I don't know too many people who don't like unboxing. How many ring pops did he said? Dude, like a year's supply? Dude, am I supposed to pick these up and throw these, I'm guessing? Alright. So drop a grenade. You're going to just pick one up and throw it at the helicopter. Just waiting patiently for him to drop another grenade. I'm going to catch this grenade like Bruno Mars. Can you throw me the grenade, bruz? Oh, dude, I pressed the wrong button again. See, I thought I had to press a button to pick it up. I'm going to try one more time. The now or later taffy is dynamite. Oh, there we go. We got it. Jeez, man. Excuse me. Yeah, we got those foots, and then we also got the fruit roll-ups. I have to admit, the fruit roll-up's pretty much the only thing I haven't tried. So I'm going to have to compare that to the Aussie version. I might actually just do that one in a reel. I mean, that could just be a random-ass reel, huh? Alright, you know what? I'm done playing Lethal Weapon. I don't even know how to get past this fucking wall. How do you even get past this wall? I don't know how to get past this wall. Oh, you're gonna kick the wall? Are you freaking serious? Not only do I have to punch helicopters, I have to kick down fucking walls. My gosh, this is a very interesting game. We might have to revisit this at some point. But I'm going to go the full screen here, everyone. I'm going to take the first batch of requests for today. What would you guys like to see? If you have a paid subscription on Facebook and YouTube and you haven't requested yet this week, I got you. There you go. Darth wants Final Fight. Sure. We can do that, bro. No worries. Alan wants Moonwalker. Sure. Well, you're starting us off with some bangers, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, so Johnny's going to jump up the queue a little bit. Sorry, Johnny. I missed you there. Mega Man 3. Yeah, I got you. I'll put you on second. No worries, Johnny. Excuse me, man. I could do that. I didn't mean to miss you. And so Sean also is ahead of Alan Ancient Done. So Alan, you'll be number 4. Sorry about that. Everyone's typing so quick, I'm missing things. Okay. Yeah, the Now or Later Banana Taffy, dude, is so good. I can't believe how much I like that. It just goes to show we definitely, Brian wants Joust on NES. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, no worries. That'll be interesting. And so Brendan says that Battletoads Senior Shed, is that legit or AI? First of all, thank you for asking. I'm glad you like the poster. And second of all, no, they're just parody or satire. They're all there we go, Final Fight. They're just all parody or satire. So we're gonna start with Final Fight for Darth. Please don't be offended by anything. They're just up for entertainment purposes, guys. I'll never ever do anything like geopolitical or harmful. I just like to do nostalgic gaming posters just to trigger like the feels, and I think pretending that there's remakes of things coming out kind of does that. Most people like it, some people don't. That's okay too. But yeah, I'll never do anything sensitive, guys. I just like to play around with the nostalgic stuff. I do appreciate everyone who's been sticking up for me too, because I get a lot of the AI slot people. It's becoming a bit of a buzzword to the point where it doesn't even bother me anymore. But even so, it's nice that most Sunbish Army members stick up for me, so I appreciate that. It's all in the name of entertainment. So this is going out to Darth. So we got Final Fight for Darth, Mega Man 3 for John, Ancient Dungeons for Sean, Moonwalker for Alan, and Joust for Brian. This is a great starting point here. There you go. The Windows is trying to make me do an update right now, so we're going to close that down. Stop trying to make me do an update during a live stream, you dumb. Hey, God, Tony, good to see you, Patrick. Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, I think so. Like, I think, imagine if Battletoads became like a Netflix series. I thought that poster was really freaking sweet. I thought that poster was absolutely fire. You know that you had the Dark Queen and then Toads under her, like really pissed off, ready to lay the smack down. And then obviously she's just slightly sexified, just to, you know what? I get the lady what's her name vibes from Resident Evil Village with the Dark Queen. You know, older lady, large, imposing, but some kind of weird sexiness. And so I really like that Battletoads poster, to be honest. Guys, we got Washington Viking here. David, once again, thank you for everything. I hope you've had a chance to check out the video. I'm putting that on Facebook for you as well, buddy. But for those of you who don't know, David, aka Washington Viking, sent us like the care package to end all care packages. And that was just like such a fun gift to open, bro. We filmed it. And the only thing I didn't try was the fruit roll-up, but I'm going to do that in a reel. So, but yeah, man, thank you so much. It's freaking unreal. Hey, go on, Anna, good to see you. Yeah, I had to actually do a couple edits because my first Battletoads poster, they made the Dark Queen look like Gamora. They made her green as well. But although that could have been some, like, maybe some rage bait, but I didn't want to do it. Like, if I put the Dark Queen as, like, a green bish, everyone would be like, that's not the queen, that's Deborah. It would have been engagement, but I didn't want to be that much of a dick. But the original poster, she came out green. Captain Kirk would have hit it. Star-Lord would have hit it. Yes. And Matthew says it's called Final Fight, but it had a sequel. Dude, you sound like my dad. I remember I was playing Final Fantasy X on the stream once, and my dad came in, and he's like, how can it be a Final Fantasy if there's 10 of them? And I'm like, yeah, well done, Dad. I remember he came in and said that like 4 or 5 years ago. But, yeah. Did it really? That's interesting. I'm going to tell Moe you said that. So you think Thai Customs kept them, hey? Maybe as payment. There you go, Tony. Good to see you. You'll have to tell me privately what they are if they're sensitive items, David. I'm curious. Patrick says, I came home from work and a stray mama cat that essentially lives in my backyard's attacking her kittens now. Pretty disturbing. Why would she do that for? I don't understand that. Customs open your box. That's quite common. That's quite common in most countries, Josh. Even in Australia, they do that. They'll usually check it. So basically, what happens is they'll put like your item, your parcel, through a scanner. And if it detects food items, for example, they might open up the box and make sure it's not prohibited things like unlicensed pork or things like that. It's procedure these days, albeit intrusive. I don't know the rules in Thailand, but that's what they do in Australia as well. David sent it to Moe's house, so. Do you send a small canister stroming? I understand. Hey, bro, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, there's no way they were going to let the stroming in, bro. Hey, God, Ray, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope that didn't cost too much, though, with the stroming, David. I feel bad that they didn't include it. I tell you what, if they did let the stroming come through, David, I would have had to have done it on the farm, because I'm not going to stink up Moe's parents' house. Although they probably eat fish as well like that. Thank you very much, David. I can't thank you enough for that. What a kind gift. And yeah, as I said, I'm going to repost that to Facebook as well. Do a reel of the fruit roll-up, and man, it was just, dude, not only was it a kind gift, but it was awesome content too. Like, we just had an absolute ball opening that up. It was like opening a Christmas present. Yeah. Well, it depends on the country. But I can't speak for Thailand, but I can only speak for Australia. Ever since the whole swine flu thing happened, a decade and a bit ago, you could only import any pork products to Australia with a license, otherwise it instantly gets burned. My brother 8-Bit Steve, when he was working on the channel, he sent me a Christmas present with it, which was a bunch of Slim Jims, because he didn't speak to me first, so he didn't know it was banned. And then I got a nasty letter from the government saying someone tried to send you these pork products, they're prohibited. If you can't show a license, we'll burn everything. And what was really annoying is he had some other gifts in that box as well that they also burned. So it was a shame. Sean says, do you play any hockey games? Yeah, Blades of Steel, that's about it. Do I play any hockey games? Just Blades of Steel. It's actually pretty fun. Oh no, that's okay, David. With the ring pops, we'll have some ourselves. Molly enjoys them very much, actually. She's having a field day with them. But we'll have some ourselves, and we'll give a couple to her niece. Don't forget that her niece lives in the house too. she'll have a ball. Ricky, no, I don't know how to play NHL 94 anymore, man. I could chuck you on the bottom, Sean. That's okay. If you're hanging around, I'll chuck you on the bottom. We haven't had many requests yet. I'll chuck you on the bottom, so you'll go number 6 on the list, Sean. That's okay. But any other requests will now be in the next session. Alright, so Sean wants Blades of Steel. Yeah, I've been playing that one for Chrissy Bot. Oh, damn it. Well, I just got cut up like a slice of frickin' sashimi, didn't I? Alright, we're gonna do this one for you, Sean. Blades of Steel. There we go. So we're going to do level 3, and then we'll finish this one for you next week, Darth. We're going to do the whole next level. Actually, you know what? No, we could do the next 2 levels, excuse me. We'll do the base side and the final level in part 2. We'll do 4 levels here. So we'll beat the, what's his name again? Not Roper, he's in Double Dragon. Rolento. We'll beat Rolento today. Then we'll save. Alright, we got this. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys coming in. Brian says I'm rooting for the Panthers to win a 3rd Stanley Cup in a row. When does Stanley Cup season start, everybody? Just need to get more caffeine into me, guys. I'll admit I had a big coffee today for breakfast. It didn't do shit. Although I have gotten up a little bit extra earlier today. How you going, Abe? Wonderful to see you. Yeah. No, we'll give a few candies to Moe's niece. I mean, she's at like high school age, and you know, she'll be super popular bringing like American candies to school. Oh gosh. Hey, go on, Wispy. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great. Yeah, nah. But yeah, not enough thank yous could show my appreciation, David. That was really kind of you. I was gonna re-register a post office box so I could do more unboxings at home. And I may still do so when I sort out my living arrangements, which I don't know what they're gonna be yet. But I think it's just fun content. Yeah. And Wispy says, work is crazy, busy this new job, sorry I don't come in as much. Look, I've been saying this since like 2017, 2018. I've literally been saying this since 2017, 2018. Admittedly, not as much as I used to. But the sentiment's still the same. It doesn't matter if you're in here every day, every week, every month. As long as you're having a good time when you're in here, then it's all good, Wispy. I appreciate you very much. I would love to see you more, but I understand life happens. And John says, does Thailand have good candy? Yeah, Thailand's got pretty decent candy. Chocolate, biscuits, cookies, things like that. One thing that's a little bit unusual about Thailand confectionery is the portions are really small. Like, if you go to 7-Eleven to get Thailand confectionery, the portions are, like, really small. Like, you'll be like, geez, man, these are small packets. I don't think it's necessarily that Thais don't have a sweet tooth, but they do eat, like, processed stuff a little bit more minimally. Like, for example, if Bowie's having dessert, she'll usually buy, like, a Thai dessert, which will be, like, you know, a special type of, like, gelatinous dumpling that they do. I've forgotten what they're called. Bowie could tell you about them later, but Yeah, I think Thai National's like more natural food, and so if they're getting something processed, it's a smaller size. Extra Marmite for Rick's. Nah, Vegemite, brah. Oh, Marmite. I have to send one of English items. Oh, dude, that'd be so dope. I had a funny feeling, forgive me, that you were somehow going to put a Yorkie in there. I wasn't sure if you were sending American stuff or English stuff as well, but I thought you were going to maybe put a Yorkie in there, because I remember we were talking about the Yorkie bar. How you going, Justin? Great to see you guys. Please don't forget, copy and paste as your friend. Not missing anyone on purpose. I've just started, and I've just woken up, so please don't be offended, everyone. I'm not all there yet. I'll be better at multitasking pretty soon. Well, when it comes to beat-em-ups, this is actually one of the harder ones to multitask in, just simply because, look at that. I just got donkey punched in the head. Now I'm dead. You Brits have some solid candy. Well, one thing people in the UK and Australia have in common is their love for Cadbury chocolate. And I think Canadians have a love for Cadbury chocolate too. It's amazing that America's not embraced it, but Canada has. But how many Canadians do we have in here? Do you guys eat Cadbury's chocolate a lot? Well, HP is great. We got that in Aussie. Yeah, Cadbury #1. Cadbury's so good. Now, I'm not going to lie. I do think overall, American candy is the best. I'm not knocking the Yankees in here. I think overall American candy is fantastic. However, I think Hershey's is so overrated. I would rather have Cadbury's over Hershey's 10 out of 10 times every day of the week. Ironically, I think Hershey's do their non-candy products better. Like, when it comes to Hershey's, I like chocolate sauce. You know, when you put the chocolate sauce on the ice cream? I love the Hershey syrup. But as far as chocolate goes, like cookies and cream and everything, I'm like, brah, like... Cadbury all day. You know what? The funny thing is, I prefer Nestle over Hershey, bro. Like things like Kit Kat and everything, Crunch Bar. I mean, they're classics. I'd rather eat Nestle over Hershey's as well. Oh, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that, man. And John says Cadbury's only big during. Oh, that makes sense, because they do some hella awesome, cool Easter eggs. I guess that makes sense. So Cadbury is like the special occasion chocolate in America. Look at that. That's alright. Special occasion. And George says Cadbury's too sweet for me. I never thought I'd hear an American say something is too sweet. You guys load salt and sugar in your shit. Really? I never thought I'd ever hear a Yankee say that. There you go. Hey, respect, George. Dude, your opinion's 100% valid. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised. You love I don't know that one actually. You love Lindt. Lindt's, yeah, Lindt's alright. In Australia, you don't get many like varieties of Lindt, but I mean the quality is it's nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, especially there'd probably be some. What's your favourite Cadbury's chocolate, by the way, Washington Viking? I don't know if you have it in the UK. I think we did talk about this. My favourite Cadbury's bar is a picnic bar. That's so good. I love Cadbury picnic. I wonder if the recipe in the UK is different for picnic. And those chocolate covered... Oh, you don't like the cherry rye. Yeah, but there's more to Cadbury than just the cherry ripe. I mean, the cherry ripe's a niche bar, man. Not everyone in Australia eats a cherry ripe. Although that's been popular in all convenience stores for decades, so I guess there are people buying it, but... Cherry ripes are the reason I got fired from my first real job, by the way. I remember I was working in a night owl, which is like 7-Eleven. I was 17. And there was like a box of cherry ripes. And then there was like a sign, which was an old promo poster for a cherry ripes. And the guy that was my boss, he was like, "Can you please throw this out?" And he looked like he was talking about the box of cherry ripes. And I was thinking, oh shit, have they been past their use-by date or something? And I'm like, "Are you sure you want me to throw out this over here?" And he's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "Yes, go throw it out." And so here I was thinking he was talking about the boxes of cherry ripes, but he was talking about the promo poster. And so I went out into the bin area and there was a bunch of homeless. And I said, "Hey, look, my boss wants me to throw these out. Enjoy." And they're like, "Oh, thank you very much, buddy." And then the boss is like, "Rick, where's the cherry ripes?" I'm like, "You told me to throw them out." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "I asked, you said throw them out." And he's like, "I said throw out the sign, Rick." And I'm thinking in my head, that's not what he said. And he's like, "Give me your shirt, you're fired." And I mean, to be fair, I was pretty naive. I should have put 2 and 2 together. But, yeah, that was... yeah, that was my cherry ripe story. And so Rob says, "Am I by the rocks in Sydney?" No, I'm nowhere near there. That's where my uncle lives, though. He's got a property in the rocks. My uncle's home is in the rocks. But I'm nowhere near that, bro. Nowhere freaking near it. Why is that, Ray? Alright, so we're going to save here. There you go. Thank you very much, Darth. We got off to a pretty good start here to begin with. So we'll be able to finish this one next week. Two very big levels left. The last 2 levels are the biggest, so I saved them for the end to do that. We'll just finish this bonus stage. Cherry ripes are your favourite? So there we go, we're going to save now. So thank you very much, Darth. We're going to go straight on to Mega Man 3 for John. We just restarted the game last week as well, so I think we have a save state here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, here we go. So who are we going to do next? We beat the snake bish. Gemini Man, I guess. Alright. Well, we could do Hard Man. The magnets. Alright, we'll do that. Have I ever had Feastable? Oh, you talked about Mr. Beast chocolates. I think I tried them once back when they were called These Nuts, if I'm not mistaken. George says, "I'm not into things that are super sweet. Never have been. I like more tame chocolate and sometimes mounds of..." I do like chocolate with nuts in it, actually. Yeah, you get the contrast of flavors and textures when you have nuts and chocolate. I do love nuts and chocolate. I'm guessing you'd be an almond chocolate kind of guy then, George? Because there is a subtlety to almond. It's not massive in flavor, so that'd probably like mellow things out a bit. Oh, she's fine. The latest Nikki Bella news I saw, guys, was everyone's ripping on that fan who was doing the prom hug on her at a meet and greet. And I'm just like, look, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, is it a little bit simpy? Sure. But I mean, if she consented to that picture, I mean, leave the poor freaking guy alone, eh? It's like, a lot of people are giving this guy a hard time for giving Nikki Bella a prom hug. Gosh, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm not hanging out with my homies here, I really don't scroll my newsfeed that much, eh? I can't do it. People are going mad, bro. And so Yo-Yo says, I wanted to try Mr. Beast's chocolates, but I'm very sensitive to certain chocolate. They're spicy, salty, sweet, milky, or crunchy. I gotta have certain taste to my chocolate. Well, you sound a bit posh. Posh. You love chocolate-covered peanuts and, believe it or not, chocolate-covered cashews. Yeah, wherever I go, chocolate-covered cashews are not common. It's always hazelnuts, macadamias, peanuts, almonds. Yeah, dude, I love cashews, bro. Like, I can't eat cashews anymore simply for the fact that if I buy a packet of cashews, they're gone in 2 seconds. Like, I love cashews. I've got no self-control on them, so I don't eat them much anymore. Yeah. Who wins? Well, you know, obviously Seth is somehow going to escape with a belt. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. I think Jey Uso going to be looking at the lights, to be honest. I think, yeah, I think Seth going to get the pin on Jey Uso somehow. Jey going to be looking at the lights. What do you guys think is going to happen in the Fatal 4-Way? Oh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? I might have to fuck it. Oh, look at that. Really? Fuck off. Whatever. Oh, I knew there was going to be a health down there. Do you think LA Knight could have become a Paul Heyman guy? Dude, a LA Knight healer? Tell you what, I could live with that, hey. I could live with that. An LA Knight healer. Hope you're going great, Joshy McManus. Thank you very much for coming in here. Again, I just want you all to know I appreciate you all very much. We got a wonderful, positive group of nice people in here today. And again, if I am missing any comments, I apologize. I'll do better, keep doing my best. We're here for the long haul. If I get disconnected, I'll be straight back on. Just a really interesting thing. Overnight, we literally had one of the worst thunderstorms we've had in this area in a while. Like thunder all night, heavy rain. It always seems to stop literally a half an hour before the stream starts. It's crazy how the weather works here. Rain, thunder all night. I woke up at 6:45, still pretty heavy rain. And as soon as I started the stream, rain gone. And so, I just hopefully all the wiring in the area and everything's okay, because there has been some crazy weather. Nigel, it's wonderful to see you, my brother. Thank you for coming in. A big thank you to Mitch and Nigel for having my back against the douchebags on the AI posts. Well, rainy season is actually over. So I was just telling you this on stream the other day. Rainy season's over. That doesn't mean it's not going to rain every now and then, but what that means is it's not going to rain non-stop all day, every day like it did when I first got here. So, you know, it'd just be normal, you know, you might have a few days of sunshine, couple showers, and then like a big day of rain. Just, typical Thailand weather. Do I have Walker's Crisp? I don't think so. In Australia, we got Smiths. They're the big brand, I guess, or also Country Kettle, I think, as well. Hey, going Nighthawk, wonderful to see you. No, thank you, Captain BS. Yeah, it turned out really good. I put the last world up on Facebook, and the other one on YouTube. I'm doing pretty good. Moe's still asleep, everybody. As I said, gotta let her sleep in. Oh, whoops. Yes, yeah, I don't think I've ever tried them before. It sounds interesting. Oh, hey, going Banarco, great to see you. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you're having a great day. We should get a lot done here. There we are, John. I think it'd probably take... Geez, this game does take a lot to beat. I think it's probably going to take 3 streams to beat this. Oh, I have to use the freaking... I'm trying to get out of it. I'm always so lazy to just do simple things like visit my inventory, but here we are. Alright, we got it, no worries. Shooting all little sperms. And Nighthawk says, I love the candy video from America, it was amazing. We have Lays in small doses in Australia, and we also have Lays in Thailand. Like, we got the Thailand version of Lays too. I think they actually manufacture them over here too. Dude, it's crazy, man. Well, I was just telling everyone before I came in, I'll never ever do any geopolitical stuff or anything that could harm people. But, you know, if someone's butthurt over, like, an entertainment picture, I mean, I look at them as being the slowest gazelle getting eaten by the lion. I mean, they'll take themselves out with natural selection anyway. Knox-free farm cookies, have you ever tried those? Don't even know what they are. I have the raspberry ones, but they have strawberry and blueberry and apricot as well. They do sound quite nice. Dude, this is like my worst area. This is where I usually die 3 times in a row. But I was told that I should really just jump out as soon as I can. So I will in a sec. Yeah, like that. And so now we'll do this on foot. So this is what I'm trying to get into. Yeah, see? I think the biggest issue I have with this bit's the knockback. The knockback's a bit how you're going. Oh, see? I always get caught out. I'm so bad at this section. Forgive me, everybody. Alright, just saving here. How do I enjoy the American candy? Yeah, you know what? That's a really good question. I'm gonna wait till I'm out of this fucking hellhole of a section before I answer that. I hate this area more than anything in video games. This is probably my least favorite NES section to anything. I know it probably doesn't seem that hard, and you know what? It probably isn't. But I hate it. I mean, the more I practice, the better I'll get at it. Hey, at least we only died once then. Yeah, I really enjoy the American candy. I mean, I don't really have anything else to tell you, Nighthawk. You saw the video. They're all my authentic reactions, buddy. Guys, we got a big shout out going out to Jeremy Agresta in here. Thank you so much for hanging out. And, guys, I've got to do some pausing because I've just got a very, very kind star donation. Johnny dropped the first banger today with a big 100 stars. Thank you so much, dude. We're going to do this for you. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate it. Mikey says, I have to admit I got excited for a minute, but then realized it was a joke. Thank you, dude. It's a joke, a parody, satire. Look, depending on what it is, it's parody, satire, nostalgia, you know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend that I don't want to get the likes and follows, but I'm doing it for entertainment purposes and for the people that appreciate it. I'm not trying to get haters from doing it. Am I trying to get likes and follows? Sure, I'm not going to bullshit you guys about that. But I'm not trying to get, like, haters or rage bait or anything, although with that being said, that actually helps me. So I'm not going to pretend it doesn't benefit me, but that's not what I'm chasing. I'm just trying to entertain people, man. Like, how did we devolve so far that people want you dead because you posted a picture of Battletoads in a mock-up series on Netflix? Like, where did we get to this point? Yeah. But, you know... Anyway. Next we got Ancient Dungeons with Sean, but we're still playing this for a bit. You know, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are amazing. I will tell you one thing that I like about American candy, and I've mentioned this, like in the past in a stream. If you're eating like something really rich, like a Butterfinger or a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, it might not be the case with you guys because you're used to them, but for me, they're really, really rich. So I might have like 1 or 2 Butterfingers or 1 and 2 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and I can't have any more or I'll be so sick. So you're not going to ever eat too much candy if you're eating those because they're just really strong for me. Like, oh my god. If I ate more than that, I'd probably throw up everywhere. Yeah. But you know, I was trying to find my beat in the AI art game, and I think just making Netflix posters every day is going to be my shtick. The hardest bit's coming up with decent ideas. How you going, Tony? Good to see you. My favourite one is actually, I mean, the Captain N one was pretty good because he looks like Chris Pratt as Star-Lord. But the Wily origin story is pretty decent too. I mean, obviously I didn't get the complete lore right, but it was just a concept poster. I was always very, very fascinated by the start of Mega Man 11, where when you saw the falling out between Dr. Light and Dr. Wily, I just thought that would make a pretty interesting TV show. And so that's, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. One of my favourite comments to leave is if someone says, is this real? I type a philosophical comment back. I'm like, are any of us real? A bit of a smart ass. Are any of us real? Yeah, so a Wily origin story is a great idea. Because he really kind of did have an Anakin story to Darth Vader, because he wasn't always bad guy. He was obviously overly ambitious and passionate, which led to his downfall. Yes. Alright, so we could do one of these corner sumbishes in a sec. I got him. Well, this is all I'll say, JK Software. I'm not going to start spouting any tinfoil hat, but I will say this. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Gotta have something. So, yeah, there's things going on that are beyond our comprehension, but it's outside my pay grade to discuss. So, yeah. Alright, let's do one of these and then we'll move on to Ancient Dungeons. We're gonna do a fresh run for you, Sean. Anakin just needs a Snickers, he would have been all good. I mean, with all the things that Anakin put up with in his life, it's surprising he didn't end up being more fucked up. Although he kind of hit the lottery when the Jedis took him under his wing, like, it's like, you kind of hit the lottery, you get to leave the slave planet and have a great life. I mean, what you got to complain about? Hope you're going great, DVC. Thank you for coming in, I hope you're amazing. we made it. There it is. Yeah, I know. It reminds me of that Eddie Murphy stand-up. Yeah, his dad's like, why'd you punch Jimmy Walker? I like good times. Oh, you mean you got punched in the face and you look like Jimmy Walker? That'll do it. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Well, we're gonna use magnets on him. Hey, you would think with the amount of times Joshy King has walked me through this, I would know by now. But alas, I don't pay attention. So here it is. There you go, magnets. All right, great. It's all right, Joshy. We'll get it one day. We'll get it one day. All right. Hey, gone, Elisito. Good to see you. Hey, so Yo-Yo says, speaking of pizza, what's your favorite type of topping? I love a classic pepperoni, and I like 4 cheese, and I'm partial to... The pizza company now does this, Pizza Hut has this, I'm not a Pizza Hut fan, but they actually do, like, that really nice Hawaiian with the pigs in a blanket crust, with the cheesy sausages in the crust. They're pretty good. Guys, I'm really struggling to keep up right now. I am so sorry. Payron says, whose leg do I have to hump to get a drink around here? Yeah, right? Right? Payron, thank you, bro. 100 stars. Well, man, I hope you enjoy all the new games coming out, Banaka. It seems like they're up your alley. Thank you, Payron, so much, bro. Pineapple and pizza is blasphemous. No, I don't look at Hawaiian as being actual pizza, though. I think Hawaiian's its own thing. You'll never hear me ask for pineapple on any other pizza. But I just don't know. I just think the flavors of ham, cheese, and pineapple just work. It's very tropical. I come from a tropical country. I think it works. And you mix that with a hot dog crust, you just got such a flavor explosion. Now, I'm not going to ever ask for pineapple on, like, a Supreme pizza. I mean, if it's there, I'll eat it, but I'll never be there as a preference. My argument's Hawaiian's its own thing. Because it's not a traditional pizza. It isn't. It's its own thing. None of the nonnas make Hawaiian, and that's the point. It's not an actual pizza. It's something else. You think pineapple should only be in a drink, or maybe a baked ham? Then what have you got against Hawaiian pizza then? Because there's ham on that. What do you got against Hawaiian pizza? Jeez, I tell you what, Yo-Yo, you are super specific, my friend. You are super specific. I can't remember what to use here. Oh, I think the snakes. Alright. Yeah, you're super specific, my friend. Really specific. Alright. Alright, we got him. Jeez, that was close. Hey, gone, Illy. Thank you for coming in. Hawaiian pizza's so sweet, salty. It's the best above the world, and the pizza crust got the fluff. I love me some Hawaiian Express. There you go. Justin says, I've never had pineapple on pizza. Don't care to. I really wasn't trying to start a debate here today, guys. I promise. I feel like I've opened a can of worms that I can never come back from now with this whole pineapple on pizza discussion. But we're moving on to Ancient Dungeons here, everybody. We're going to start a fresh game. Sean, you're still in here, big guy, aren't you? Fair enough. I'm not going to... If you like pineapple on pizza, that is great. And if you don't like pineapple on pizza, that's fine too. The world keeps spinning, right? The world keeps spinning. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. Let me hit the reset button. Sorry about that. There we go. I'll fix that. Excuse me. Okay. You think it's the only thing more divisive than politics? No, I think the only thing more divisive in politics is my AI art on Facebook. We just talked about that. People act like I'm posting geopolitical events on my social media. Yeah, I'm getting the new Mafia. I'm probably going to pick up the new Mafia game on PC. I'm hoping it'll work on this computer. So the other day, my computer crashed when I was playing just a basic game like Prison Simulator because I overheated my computer, but that's because I forgot to put the right settings on. I put the right settings on the other day, and I played through all of like Resident Evil 3 Remake on high resolution and didn't even go anywhere near the danger zone. So if I could play that, I don't see why I can't play Mafia. So, and look, you know what, I'll take a chance. I mean, Steam's got a very generous refund policy. If the game doesn't work properly, they'll give me my money back. So, but I'll wait till payday, so I'll pick it up probably in about a week and a half, and then maybe we'll try it out. But I'm glad you guys are liking Mafia Old Country. It seems to just basically take the formula for old school open world, like, action stories and does it right, which is fine by me. That's all I want. I'm not after an evolution when I play Mafia. I just want a good game. Try hot honey and pepperoni pizza with whipped ricotta cheese, spicy honey, and you'll be in heaven. I am partial to the white cheeses on pizza, that's for damn sure. I do like those white cheeses on pizza. Mozzarella, ricotta, all that stuff. I love it. You're coming in with the polarizing opinions, George. It's great. What's that about cucumber? You like cucumber or you don't like cucumber, Tony? And so Banako says, also been streaming the new Mafia game. Well, that's nice, Banako. What's your point? Yes. Alright, so yeah, I haven't really got anything yet. Ancient Dungeons, depending on the run, is one of those games that gets easier the further you get along, but you just have nothing at first. I basically have to... Oh, dude, and all I got was a Gwyneth Paltrow candle. I'm a pepperoni and extra cheese thin crust. I'm one of those guys where I don't really get thin crust anymore, but if I do get a thin crust, it'll be like a barbecue meat eater. So, you know, all the meats with barbecue sauce. And the reason I like that on a thin crust is because the focus is on all the ingredients and not the base. And so you just put in a bunch of meat in your mouth, essentially. Yeah. Oh, can you play multiplayer in that game, can you, Ryan? Mitch says we need a ring to drop. That would be nice. And Nightmare says, I wish our Domino's still had the bacon cheeseburger pizza. Bro, that's one of the most popular flavored pizzas in Australia. Please, I hope it's still on the menu over there. Not that I eat Domino's much. But that barbecue bacon cheeseburger pizza at Domino's is a signature pizza in Australia. It's one of the most popular pizza types at Domino's here. Or there, I should say. Well, you know what? I think it certainly can be Fushi, but again, it depends. I like, when I go to like pizza company, for example, I think pizza is a vehicle for cheese. I think pizza's a vehicle for cheese. Wispy says I might be biased, but I think Canadian pizza is the best. Why? What's the difference between? Well, okay, tell me what's so good about Canadian pizza. I'm not gonna lie. I've told you guys ad nauseum that Pizza Hut is crap these days, but the Thailand version of Pizza Hut, it's pretty good. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. It still has the same problems as in the West. Not enough topping, but the quality and the taste of Thailand Pizza, it's pretty good, honestly. It's good. Not great, but it's good. You think Canadian back bacon is amazing? Yeah, right. You're gonna get breadsticks with the marinara. I usually order the cheese sticks with the marinara or cheese. So I like the cheese stick. Ah, I see. No, fair enough. Hey, Mikey Wallace, thank you so much for the amazing support today. Mikey just dropped a big 100 stars. We're going to do this for you, brother. Thank you very much. Thanks for looking out, dude. Yeah, man, thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day, Mikey. The UK Pizza Hut still does the buffets. Yeah, so we do have a couple left over in Australia, but I think they're coming back. Ironically, one of the last Australian Pizza Hut buffets left is driving distance from my apartment at home. Banako says, I remember some of the managers would get upset when we put too much cheese on a customer's pizza due to food costs. Dude, you have to, that's a thing. Like, when you're working at fast food, the yields are a thing for two reasons. There's two reasons. One, to keep expenses low, and two, so apparently number two. Number two is questionable, okay? Number two is questionable. Number one is to keep expenses low, and number two is so no matter what, whenever you're eating fast food, you get a consistent size every time. Obviously, that one's questionable, okay? But they're the two reasons. And when I used to manage McDonald's, one of the most strict yields was on fries. You can now understand why managers take so many shortcuts on fries, like squeezing the box, half filling them, because the franchisee or the company is always on the back about using too many fries. And so, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, yields are very big in fast food. Obviously, Domino's and Pizza Hut, you know, have yield requirements for pizzas, like only use this many pepperonis, only use 1 cup of cheese, only do this, only do that. And, yeah, not enough toppings, right? Although, I won't lie, if you go to Domino's and you spend the extra couple dollars for more cheese, it's way better. You like to get your Pizza Hut with habanero sauce. So I'm gonna guess if you're putting a habanero sauce on it, you're gonna have like a chicken pizza. Hope you've been going through a lot. We're sorry to hear, Kat. Did you want to talk about it? Would you like to just chill bang? Either way is fine by me. We got a lot of nice people in here, Kat, and don't worry, we got rid of all the simps. So you got a lot of people that will be your friend. Most of the simps are gone. Yeah, we've done a pretty good job getting rid of Sims. I mean, they still creep in every now and then, but we got rid of most of the Sims. And Banako says, you remember when French fries were plentiful and so much extra fries fell out of the package into your bag? We got the same problem with fries in Thailand, even over here now. Don't forget, I'm in a country that takes a lot more pride in their food. And even in like KFC and McDonald's over here, if you order fries, they're half full over here too. They're the same problem over here, man. Wiz says portion control's a must in food nowadays. That's why industry and margins are even tighter than they could be before. Yeah, it's... Even when I was working at McDonald's 20 years ago, stores were lucky to break even on chicken nuggets. Now, I don't know if that's still the case, because they're a lot more expensive now. But when I was working at McDonald's, if you included waste, stores were lucky to break even on chicken nuggets. They quite often be at a loss. You know, a lot of chicken nuggets would go to waste. You can put them in the holding tray for a certain amount of time. I think it's like 20 minutes, and then they have to get thrown out. So, yeah, McDonald's lose a lot of money on, at least they used to, on chicken nuggets. KFC bringing back the potato wedges. Watch out for stampedes. They were pretty good, were they? I don't think I remember wedges at KFC. Brian remembers the Moon Man. Oh, I don't remember the Moon Man. I'm going to need to know that story. Well, here's my argument. I don't eat fast food all the time. Look, it's a tricky one. Because people have different needs at fast food. You know, a lot of people, like, have big families, not a lot of money, and they want to get the family deal at a reasonable price to feed the family, like on a Friday night or something. I have so much respect for that. But I'm a little, you know, I usually eat fast food to be bougie. And so, for me, I'd rather pay an extra few dollars, but have my fries filled, my burger be bigger, and my Coke not completely loaded with ice. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a tricky one because people have different needs when they order takeaway. But you know, if a meal is like $12, for example, I would rather pay $15, have a bigger burger, my fries filled. That's me though. That's just me, selfishly me. There you go. Well, we got the ring, everybody. Look at that. And so, here we go. So, Oliver tries to cut down on fast food because you like eating healthy. Hey, dude, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, and the popcorn chicken. Dude, I think popcorn chicken is boring. Why? You know what? And again, that's probably my problem, not your problem, Mitch. If you like popcorn chicken, good on ya. I just don't know why you would order popcorn chicken when you can get chicken nuggets. Especially at somewhere like KFC. You go to the KFC, the nuggets are bigger, the texture's better. The dipping sauces go perfectly with it. I don't understand the appeal over popcorn chicken over nuggets. Yeah, I've had a couple people talk about... When people were talking about this alien Earth, I thought they were talking about a video game, and now I realize it's an Alien series. I didn't realize that. I didn't even know about it until you guys mentioned it. I thought people were talking about a video game at first. I got really embarrassed the other day having this conversation. Thought they were talking about a game. But yeah, I've heard a little bit more about it now. Let's keep it going. Hey, we're doing pretty good here, Shawnee. You enjoying the gameplay? Shawnee, I'm putting on the show of my life for you. Yo-Yo says the chicken nuggets are good at McDonald's and the Chick-fil-A with the best popcorn chicken. You think it's at KFC? It's crazy how, like, good TV is like the new movie. Like, good TV. Not all TV. Don't trust me. Like, I understand that there's some really shit shows on Netflix. But, like, good TV is like the new movie. It's pretty crazy. But I heard this new Alien show is the highest rated Aliens product since Aliens, apparently. That's what I've heard. Now, I read it on the internet, so take that with a pinch of salt. I think according to Rotten Tomatoes, I think it was. Oh, dude, you know, there's nothing wrong with how I just think it's boring. There's actually nothing wrong with popcorn chicken when it's fresh. It's just boring. I mean, convince me that popcorn chicken's not boring. And so McDonald's hot mustard sauce is what makes you go back for nuggets. I think they got rid of that nosy. I remember when I first started working at Macca's, they still selling nuggets with the mustard sauce, and I think they got rid of it here. I keep saying here, I'm not even in Australia right now. I don't play Sonic CD, Jermaine, so I can't answer that question, bro. I've never played Sonic CD. Not more than 2 minutes anyway. Hey, gone, David. Thank you for coming on the red-hand side. Pass the Clemens on the red-hand side. Oh, yes, we will. Alright, there you go, Yo-Yo. Well, thank you. Alright, we got another boss down here, guys. Let's see what we got. Oh, we should have known we were going to get this flower cunny. Alright, let's get him over with. Alright, jeez, man. I eat popcorn chicken a lot, but only because it usually comes in a value box or a value meal. So if it's there, I'll eat it. But that's it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I know we got a lot of really hardcore Aliens fans in One Coin only, so this must be a real treat. You know what show I'm looking forward to coming back with a Season 2? It's a little bit different, but I want to see Season 2 of Fallout. I wonder how long we have to wait for that. I really enjoyed the Fallout series. Apparently it's been renewed for Season 3 as well. So I'm looking forward to the new Fallout. If it's been renewed for Season 3, I have a funny feeling they're filming both seasons together. I don't know why you'd renew a Season 3 before Season 2's come out, unless you're filming both together. Dude, really, you know, the only things I have time to watch these days, guys, is wrestling and the occasional, like, Thai drama with Moe to be a good boyfriend. I don't get to watch a lot of TV these days. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get me wrong, I take time for myself every day to watch a movie and be a good boyfriend. But, I hate sitting on my hands for too long. If I'm, like, sitting in bed for more than 2 hours watching, like, a TV show or something, I'm just like, oh, I could be working, I could be doing something. I'm a weirdo, guys. I'm not normal. Yeah, I'll probably subscribe to Paramount maybe for a month when I get home and just catch up on some stuff. I need to catch up on the new series of South Park. I haven't seen any of it yet. There we go. Alright, so I think we'll probably be able to get to room 100 for you, Sean. Hey, guy, Matthew, thank you for coming in. The next game we got is Moonwalker for Alan, and that's a very short game, so we'll be able to play the whole thing. Alan, thank you so much for your request. You're not too far away. Yeah, that's the big news this week. Paramount has the rights to the UFC. So I'm going to guess, though, that if you want to watch UFC on Paramount, you have to pay for another tier. So how much extra do you have to pay for Paramount to get UFC? Do we know yet? Yeah, I need to catch up on Last of Us. That's that big funny meme going around at the moment, though, that Pedro Pascal's in everything. You know, Pedro Pascal reminds me of that Rob Schneider meme from 20 years ago. Rob Schneider is the pencil. Rob Schneider is the stapler. Rob Schneider is the derpy 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 doo. It's like that's where Pedro Pascal's going now, pretty much. Have to pay for another tier. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder. I mean, dude, but with that being said, if they have everything regarding UFC on Paramount, pre-card, main card, pay-per-views, documentaries, everything all in one spot, I will probably actually get it, to be honest. I probably will actually get it. I'll probably cancel another subscription to get that. I can't afford more subscription. I only got a couple. But I'll probably cancel one to get Paramount if it's conclusive with all the UFC stuff. So that might not be such a bad call. Yeah, no worries, Captain BS. Thank you so much for all your videos, by the way. We got a big shout out going out to Captain BS again, who just did a Super Mario Land mastery on both YouTube and Facebook today. We want to thank Captain BS so much for his videos. We're looking forward to your Doom 3 video, Josh. That's going to be something else, eh? Look, you know, you know, obviously how he behaves in public is a little bit questionable. There's no denying that Pedro's a good actor. But, you know, obviously if you have an actor that starts to become in everything and shove down people's throats, people will get tall poppy syndrome. But hey, man, I mean, he's just doing what any man's trying to do, make that money. Just, you know... Not his fault he's getting booked and everything, or maybe it is, I don't know. I don't know how Hollywood works these days. Yeah. Nothing wrong with securing the bag as long as you're not hurting anybody. I mean, it's pretty simple. You don't have to overcomplicate these things. If you're securing the bag and you're not hurting anybody, hats off to you. All those mums drooling all over him. Yeah, the older ladies like him because they think he's pretty. I think so. They think he's kind of pretty. Rob Schneider is Rob Schneider, played by Jack Black. Do you think DVC drools over Pedro Pascal? I don't know. That would surprise me, because ever since I've known DVC, he's always been the type to be all up in a chick's DMs. I don't know. What do you reckon, Dave? Those two are ripping on each other. We got David, we got Washington Viking and DVC keeping YouTube chat interesting. Now you're gonna have to excuse me, guys. I need to scull some energy drink. I'm flatter than a surfboard today. There we go. Dude, I had a double coffee this morning. Didn't work. Yeah, you know what, DBC, don't worry if you're the fat trick thriller, because some people can't thrill anybody, so at least you're thrilling something. How you going, Mandy? Lovely. Just Mandy, I feel like I haven't spoken to you in jeez, in like, what, a week and a bit? But look, it's fitting that you come in with Jessica Rabbit as your profile picture. Because you bring in that level of sass into the One Coin Only chat. I love it. There you go, Jessica Rabbit in the house. How you going, Mandy? It's only fitting that you use that for a profile picture, I think. And so Mitch says, speaking of, oh, that's right, because you're a small town guy, aren't you? So Mitch is excited because, you know what you sound like, Mitch? You sound like how excited Moe and I got when her home just got a 7-Eleven. We used to have to, from here, we used to have to drive 20 minutes to the 7-Eleven. It's now 3 minutes away. And, yeah, as soon as they announced they opened that, all our Christmases came at once. The irony is, lately, we've been driving to town anyway. What do we got here? Oh, there we go. You know what? That's so lucky that we didn't have to fight a single Gleeok until room 90. I mean, the chances of that happening is like 0. So, that's pretty freaking cool, bro. That's awesome. That worked out. I need to catch up on the games. I've got to admit that I beat the first Last of Us game, but I never beat the sequel. The kids' movies in the 80s were hit different. You know, violence, gore. Oh, not kids' movies, PG movies in the 80s hit different. Violence, gore, titties. Back in the 80s, we all just hardened the fuck up. Yeah, in the 80s, we all hardened the hell up. I look back on certain movies now, like Gremlins, and I'm thinking, can you imagine if like, Gremlins had a PG rating on it in, in 2025? Five-year-old little Billy would be going to therapy session. I have a funny feeling the next Gremlins movie will have an M or an MA rating. Because we're getting a third one, apparently. You weren't able to get into the... Oh, the second one. Yeah, I want to give it another go eventually, George, but that was me as well. I'm just going to make sure I do multiple saves for this. You know what, Sean? I think if we get the right weapons, we might be able to beat this for you next week. How are we going for time? Yeah, we need to get a move on here. We're only up to game 4. Jeez. Sorry, guys, didn't realize it was taking that long. Mandy liked the unboxing video too. It was dude, as I said, Dave, I can't thank you enough. That was so much fun. Like, not only did we get the gifts, we got great content out of it, bro. Like, it's awesome. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna save here. That's all done. Thank you, Big Shawnee. Alright, so we are going to do Moonwalker now for Alan. Thank you for hanging around, Alan. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Moonwalker, there we are. Michael Jackson Moonwalker, ladies and gentlemen. Shamone. Oh, yes. If you are enjoying the stream, don't forget, best way to help out 100% for free is to hit the thumbs up button if you can. Thank you to everyone who's already tipped as well. And you will not go begging without anything if you don't, if you get a sub. Just don't forget, subs give you lots of extra perks as well. Supporter days like this, you can make a request. You get the private supporter night on Saturday where you get to play game shows with us. And you'll be sponsoring the brand that you love, so thank you for that as well. Really consider getting a sub, it's great value. But moving on, back onto this one. I think seeing her facial expression was priceless. I think I might turn that into a reel as well, actually. I think that would make a really good reel. You can't fake that expression. You know, we got those in Australia as well, but the recipe is different in the United States. I've noticed that warheads are more sour in the United States. And you know when I got those Bean Boozled hot beans? I've gotten them from America before. The American ones are hotter as well. So you've got a slightly different formula. So even though I've technically had them, they're so much more harsh in America than what they are in Aussie. Yeah. Guys, Sean just dropped a big 100 stars. You're welcome, bro. Thank you for everything, Sean. This is for you. Thanks for having my back. Yeah, you know, Michael Jackson has a couple games. He had the Michael Jackson experience on Nintendo Wii, although I never played that. I have it at home, though. You got the Michael Jackson's Moonwalker on console. This was the arcade version. But yeah, MJ had a few things going on. I think there would have been a lot more Michael Jackson music in games, to be honest. But probably a lot of problems with the licensing and everything. Getting a license for Michael Jackson music's probably as tricky as getting it for the Beatles. For the use of it, I mean, excuse me. Oh, dude, I was trying to use my special and now I've only got one left. That was really dumb. Anyway. Yeah. Well, did they have 2 Michael Jackson games on the Wii, did they? I know they had the Michael Jackson Experience. And I feel like there was something with Rock Band and Michael Jackson as well, but I can't remember. They had a Rock Band. With that being said, they had Rock Band Beatles, and that's huge. Because you could very rarely ever get Beatles anything. So I think they had Rock Band Beatles, didn't they? Or was it a Sing? Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go. Got a health back. Alright, we're doing alright here. Annie, are you okay? Annie is not okay. This game is pretty fun. Obviously, once you get to the end, it gets pretty difficult and insert point-ish, but it's a fun game. I feel like this game's only 15 to 20 minutes long, and so it doesn't outstay its welcome. Dude, I need bubbles. Give me my bubbles. All I'm trying to do is get bubbles the money. Game doesn't want to give me bubbles the money. There we go. I love this area. It's like reference to Smooth Criminal. Like on the actual movie. My favorite Guitar Hero game was Metallica. I used to spend so many nights just chilling out to the music in that. Guitar Hero Metallica was my favorite. Ah, damn it. I killed it and I started using the special. Michael had a one-player game as well. So I remember this, and then the Sega Master System and Mega Drive Moonwalker games, and then I think I vaguely remember the two on Nintendo Wii. I don't know the other ones. I wouldn't be surprised if one day we got another Michael Jackson game. Either by a really, really big publisher, or some bored rich person will just pay for the license and make one day. Either way, I wouldn't be surprised if we got another one day. That's right, he was in Ready to Rumble. Yeah, he was in Ready to Rumble too. As an unlockable character, he was. I completely forgot about that. I've got that game at home and I completely forgot. Yeah, he was. Man, Ready to Rumble 2 is the tits, bro. The more I play that, the more I like that game. I think Ready to Rumble 2 is better than the first one in every way. But we might have to play that game again eventually. That's such a cool game. I remember I did stream Ready to Rumble a couple times, and I remember I had the codes and everything beside, like, the move list beside me, so I knew how to do everything. Ready to Rumble's a good time. It's a game that just doesn't take itself seriously, obviously. Oh, okay. Well, what have we got from this one? There we go. Let's dance. One of my favorite boxing games, unfortunately, is not one that's going to stream too well. But David will know this. It didn't come out in America until the second one, and it was called Contender. But my favorite boxing game, one of my favorite boxing games, is on PlayStation 1. And it's called Victory Boxing Championship Edition. And it's by a company called JVC. And it's the first polygon boxing game on console. It was on Saturn and PlayStation 1. Victory Boxing Champion Edition. Just the interface, the career mode, the music. That was one of my favorite boxing games growing up. I have a physical copy of that. That's one of the few games in my collection I will not sell. Yes. Yeah, that game's great. Yeah, Boner Robots, yes. Yeah, I love the Dreamcast. Yeah, see, those games are on Dreamcast too. They look nice on that. You know what this game's got going for it too? Even if you're not in the mood to play it, you're still always in the mood to listen to MJ's music, so... I mean, that's... There's multiple reasons to play this, I guess. It's cool. Why not be in the mood for the game? Stay for the music. Come for the game, stay for the music. Yeah, I remember Seaman. I never had a copy of Seaman. It probably released in Australia. I remember seeing Seaman on the internet and the news articles and stuff. And I was like, I really want this. But whenever I went to the Harvey Norman, I never saw Seaman available. Alright, we got him. After this, we got Joust for Brian. Brian, you still in here? He is. Great, of course he is. Yeah, sure. I could just make another one, Kid Jackson. I mean, if there's something you want me to make, let me know. I'll just make one. I'll make one. But if there's a particular level or something... Damn it. Oh well, sucks to be me. There you go, some bitches can't get me now. Now you can charge up, Michael, and shoot rockets, but you just leave yourself open. Hope you're doing great, Gerald, by the way. Thank you so much for coming in, Gerald. Always nice to see you. Gerald Brown in the house. Great to have you today, buddy. Great to have you. Can you believe it? As I said, this is not a long game. We're already on the second last level here. How you going, Big Willie? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, just going by this game, MJ's obviously the superhero we didn't know we needed, huh? MJ is the superhero we didn't even know we needed. Dude, that tire is really annoying. I can't outrun a tire. Yogo says, I was born in the 1990s, 1994. How was that? Oh, you're born in the same year as Moe, bro. That's the year Moe's born in. You share a birthday with my woman. Yeah, you know what, Nick? There's a lot of games coming up that I need to squeeze the pennies for. But you know, the good news is all the games that I want are not the full price expensive ones. You know, like the 2D or the retro remasters. Like I'm after Terminator, I'm after Double Dragon. Apparently there's a Plants vs Zombies remaster. Nick was telling me. There's there's. Hopefully these ones won't break the bank. These are all things I'm really interested in. Ah, man, good for her, bro. Don't forget Naomi's, dude, I'm happy for her, dude. I mean, she's nearly 40. And so if Naomi wants to have kids, bro, it's now or never. If she's with child, I'm so happy for her, man. But fuck us entitled wrestling fans and our needs. If Naomi's having babies and she's building her family, then yeah, fucking go for it. I'm happy for her. Brian says, my son turned 14 today, I turned 41 in October, reverse numbers, yeah. Oh, dude, I'm picking that up. Dude, Titanic Survival Simulator. I don't think that's untasteful. Because I actually think that's a game that, I mean, for starters, it's been like over a century since the Titanic happened. I don't think anyone that was affected by that is now going to any longer be with us. So you got that. And then also, if anything, like a Titanic simulator, like if you're playing like a third-class passenger in steerage, and your job is to get from underneath the Titanic to the top, bro, I think that will actually be a great way of showing people, hey, this is how fucked being on the Titanic was. And so it's gonna technically be a documentary as well, where you play the star. And I just think that's an incredible idea, bro. I think that's an absolutely incredible idea. I know not everyone's going to agree with it, but I think it's an incredible idea. Nighthawk says MJ will always be the king of pop. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's ever going to be another Michael Jackson. I definitely don't think so. But, I mean, you never know, but I don't think so. The Roblox version is pretty cool. I've probably only ever tried 1 or 2 Roblox games in my whole life. Yeah, I'll be on that. I'll at least try to make online or offline content with that. When are we supposed to be getting this Titanic simulator anyway? When's that come out? Do we know when the release date is? When is that supposed to drop? Ah, damn it. Have I ever played or heard of a game called SOS for Super Nintendo? Nah, I haven't. How you going, Nikki Carter? It's great to see you too, man. We got a lot of great requests today. We got Joust next for Brian, then Blades of Steel for Sean. And then we'll be taking the next batch of requests. Oh, so we're not getting it till 2026. Damn, I thought we were getting it. See, I hate games that are way overhyped. Yeah, when I say overhyped, I mean like a year out. Like, I don't care about a game that's coming out in a year. A lot can happen in a year. I don't care about what's happening in a year, okay? I'm just like, fuck, Gee, I hate it when they try to make you excited for a game that's coming out in 18 months. There is a lot of life to live between now and in 18 months' time. And tomorrow is also not guaranteed. And so, like, when people try to make me excited for a game that's coming out in 18 months, I'm like, fuck you. But, I thought we were getting it now. Oh, man. Don't hype me, dude. There's a lot can happen in 18 months. We could get hit by a bomb, no more humans. Well, I wasn't trying to crack any dark humor on purpose, I'm just saying. How you going, Wind Waker? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I see. No, thank you for... it's on Super Nintendo. And it's on Super Nintendo, is it? Stuff Vulture says there's a game from 1993 called SOS, and a game about escaping a sinking ship. And it was a Titanic simulator ahead of its time. I had no idea it was existed, so I'm going to have to look into that. SOS 8. Maybe remind me in the future, I'll look for it. Dude, I've not been excited at all for GTA 6 until they locked in a date. Now that it's less than a year away, okay, now I'm listening. But until they locked in a date, I didn't give two fucks, because I know what Rockstar's like. But now I'm listening. Now we actually have a date, as long as they don't screw us on that date, now I'm listening. Am I good at the other Michael Jackson games? I'm good enough to play the Sega Genesis one. But I do get a little bit bored with the Sega Genesis one, just because it's a bit long. I just worry for people, man. Like, again, I say this out of love. I just think if people are really excited for something that's like 18 months away, I just love for people to fill their life up with more stuff. It's just the whole over-consumerist kind of stuff, eh? There we go, almost out of big schlong monsters, eh? I swear Sega entered those in as a joke. That had nothing to do with MJ. That was Sega taking the piss out of everybody. Big dick monsters. Oh, damn, I lost my special before I could use it. Hey, God, Brian, great to see you. Coming in 2038, Moonwalker 2. I mean, I don't even know if I'm still going to be on this planet in 2038. Hey. I'll be happy if I'm still here. Dave says some people don't like much and... Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, David, I don't disagree with a lot of what you say. But there is one thing I'll say. There's not a lot for people to be happy about these days. It seems like with... The irony is with the amount of like convenience we have and having anything you want, the tap of the button, whether it's like your Uber Eats, your online shopping, or whatever. We've never had a time where people have been so dissatisfied. And that's amazing, isn't it? You've never ever had any more convenience, and yet people have never ever been so dissatisfied. I find that such a fascinating phenomenon. Now talking about why, completely goes outside my pay grade, okay? But the fact is, that's how it is, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. Thank you very much, by the way, Alan, for your request. And we got a massive shout out to Nikki Carter, who's just dropped half a Das ist the Boot for an awesome dude. Hey, man. Tell you what, it takes one to know one, Nick. Thank you so much for looking out for me. You're the man, bro. You're the man. Ryan coming in with the goods too. Ryan wants some ladies. All right, bro. Well, let's build up some hype, because it is going to be a very, very big day. Thank you, Ryan. This is for you, brother. Appreciate you. Yes. All right. Well, you know what, Brian? We got, thank you again to Ryan and Nick. We have Joust now on NES. But I'm digging in the annals of my collection now because I don't know where the hell Joust is. I can always download it. It's not a big deal. I think I have it here. Joust. I don't usually... where is it? Dude, I don't have it. Alright, that's alright. I'll download it. I'll just quickly go here and I will download it. It's okay. I thought I had it. I don't. Joust NES ROM. Alright, there we go. Let me just download this for you, bro. It'll take 2 seconds. Alright. And I'm just trying to download this. It's fine. Download the ROM. Yes, hey guy, Mikey Wallace, welcome back. I am just downloading Brian's game, Brian Kunros's game. And it's like all of, 20 kilobytes? So it's amazing to think how how big or how small, I should say, the file size is in this day and age, hey? Guys, Admiral just dropped a big $5 super chat. He says, kick their ass. Whose ass is it shall we kick?
Andrew took my job! He took his job! He took it, girl!
You know what? I'm not very good at Joust, but we're going to give it our best shot. Joust is an incredible game that I'm just not good at. Hey, it is what it is. No, you're welcome. Although, I'm not going to lie, I think the gameplay on the NES version is way better than the arcade. Oh, dude, fuck off. Did I die already? Dude, I already died? No, fuck off. I mean, if you've seen Balloon Fight before, you know what to expect here. It's just a copy of Balloon Fight, yo. This is your dad's favorite game? Yeah, you know, the old timers always have a favorite from this era, that's for sure. I better lay off the old timers. We got a couple in here. I just realized we got a turbo button. I'm going to use the turbo button. Yeah, I don't even need to tap the button. I'll just use the turbo. Oh, dude. You know, I'm going to die on purpose and we're going to start again. I can't believe we fucked up already. I'm going to start again. That was just a practice game. No, Joust came first. Yeah, Joust came first. I'm not gonna lie, this is an unpopular opinion, but I think Balloon Fight better than Joust. I really do think Balloon... Fucking hell, man! Jesus Christ on a motorbike.